make them feel welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time tonight, start whooping, start clapping, start cheering. Bring this energy over. Please welcome to the stage. It is Jack Carrera!
Hello! How are we doing? Are we well? Yeah. Superb, good stuff. So first off, a bit about me. When I started masturbating, I used to think that if you did it too much, you ran out, right? So it's genuinely true. I thought you were born with a finite amount of semen and you just had to make it last, right? I should add that sex education in my school was fucking wank, right? No, literally, they gave us a pack of Kleenex, a tub of Vaseline, and a blow-up doll each and said, I don't know, you figure it out. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a lot of fun, you know? I named mine Christelle. You never forget your first, do you? I mean, it was a bit weird that Mr. McCock stayed in the room with us the whole time, I suppose. That was his name, Phil McCock. Even weirder when he joined in. No, that bit's not true. He wasn't a real teacher. Turns out he didn't even work at the school. No, genuinely though, guys, it was one of my biggest fears when I was growing up. It was. If I did overdo it, you know, what if then I met someone later on, you know, started dating, you know, fell in love, moved in together, proposed, she said yes, we got married. It was a beautiful ceremony, say, in a little church near her rich wine merchant father's chalet in Nice or whatever, and then we, you know, left this reception in a vintage Citroen 2CV to head back to our 15th century dovecote gîte, overlooking the vineyard or something, you know, or whatever. And then that night, after the happiest day of our lives, we're making love. What if in that moment I had to explain that the reason why we couldn't have any children was because I wanked myself dry at 13? That was the risk reward I weighed up in my head before every wank. Honestly, never been more grateful for Google. When I found out that your body just makes more stuff, my balls were emptier than a flight to Kabul right now. I think kids these days know far too much about sex far too early, right? You know, like when I was 10, like the way I pictured sex, the way I imagined it, was a man lying on top of a woman, just waiting, right? Because no one ever told me that there was any thrusting involved. This was a couple of years BC before Christelle, right? So I knew the penis went inside the vagina, but from there, I just thought it stayed in place until the seed was sown, right? I mean, I basically thought that the vagina was like a very small, very weird, fleshy microwave with a tiny door, and the penis was like a sad Aldi ready meal that ultimately ends up looking worse when it comes out than when it went in. I mean, in all fairness, my first time, thrusting wasn't really on the cards, shall we say. I didn't have sex with a non-PVC woman, at least, until I was 22. Yeah, for a long time I actually thought I was asexual. Turns out I was just a massive virgin. Thank you. That's the first time that's ever got a fucking laugh. I won't lie to you guys, I was nervous. I was scared about losing my virginity, but I was more scared about losing 2 years' worth of material in under 30 seconds, being optimistic. Orangutans are like vaginas. I've only ever seen them in videos online. When you write a zinger like that, you don't just throw it away, right? I was ready to die a virgin for that joke. If I had to join r/incels to keep that line in my set, so be it. No, but I got a girlfriend instead, or whatever. I love my girlfriend. We started seeing each other in March 2020, 2 weeks before the first fucking lockdown. Yeah, do you ever feel like God's trying to tell you something? I was half expecting some bush at the end of my garden to just erupt into flames before I heard a voice saying, "Don't do it, Jack. That orangutan line, it's gold, it's gold!" But, you know, guys, I guess I'm just not a very lucky person. Ever since I was born, actually. When I was born, I came out with the umbilical cord wrapped around my neck. Yeah, I basically took one look at the shithole I was being dragged into and thought, no, I don't, not for me. Or maybe I somehow knew that that was the last time I'd be inside an actual woman for another 21 years and just thought, let's quit while we're ahead. I think that's all I've got for you guys. You've been absolutely lovely. I've been Jack Carrera. Have a lovely rest of your night. Thank you very much.
I think we should buy him a drink. Should we buy him a drink?